Zed-Voices of the Youthspodcast, a podcast that amplifies.
That's very big gossipers. There's no conversation. No saying that, okay,
sense.
no, you're dating someone and then you have a guy best friend. So like, no way Soweto is, so it's not for me.
But you've heard of it?
Yes.
What have you heard about Soweto? How much touch on?
Don't they sell those things?
Para ukadeta mu youth. Ukaleshe mu youth. Para uka sister ukaleshe mu youth. Ukaleshe mu youth. Panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Ungangale ndiwekemba panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Olowenza vibala panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Nabonse bama business panoni paseti tifuna voice ya mu youth. Nayi mamu ma offices pushing my dreams. My dreams.
What's up? What's good and what's bad? Ladies and gents, welcome back to Zed-Voices, a podcast that amplifies with me, Tisro. This is a Kudara project. If this is the first time you're joining us, this is a Kudara Bochita, guys. Mchache subscribe. Swali Pidisa, ni free. Otherwise, we've got another brand new episode with a very interesting lady, a content creator in the building. And before I go to her, I'll repeat, subscribe. Otherwise, this is why I'm mwembekeza, guys, kusha subscribe. As you can see, sina mu uniform lero. Kairi bapeleka ku laundry. Anyways, let's get to our guests. Welcome.
Thank you for having me today.
Okay.
Very excited.
What's your name?
My name is Nomatemba.
Nomatemba.
Yes.
Hiyo zina mveka shikutali mpa maningi. Are you sure one zina?
Yes, it is. So my birth certificate, everything.
Okay. That's cool. What does it mean?
It means mother of hope.
Mother of hope. A mother of hope. Okay. Kustia, are you a mother?
No, I'm not.
So I want to take in advance, che?
Yeah.
Because they will know that you will be a mother of hope.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that's true?
Just have to wait.
Do you love kids?
Of course I do.
Why?
The kids, I just love them, how they, especially when they're small.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. Otherwise, Nomatemba, please give us. What are you about? What do you do? Things like that. Who are you? What kind of content?
So, I'm just someone who started into the content creating area where I just want to show people lifestyle, travel vlogs, cooking as well. I'll be doing lots of that on my TikTok page and Instagram as well. I just want to open a YouTube channel as well, just to post the full videos of cooking, basically, and also just a day in a life, all those things.
A day in the life of Nomatemba.
Yes.
So why are you going to be going a day? Monday also?
I just can't spend the day with me. If I go to Manda Hill, I'll take you with me. If I go shopping, I'll take you with
Nanga
me.
Soweto?
No, that's not for me. Not for me.
Why is it not for you?
Not for me.
Nani mu Zambia muja?
Still no, it's not for me. I don't even know where Soweto is, so it's not for me.
But you've heard of it?
Yes.
What have you heard about Soweto? How much touch on?
Don't they sell those things like carpenter, those things, vegetables? I don't know what they sell. What do they sell there? I don't know.
Soweto. Okay.
Yeah.
You should go there.
I've only been to Soweto in South Africa.
You know what? Actually, I think maybe as part of your content, you can say spend a day with me and Tisro going to Soweto. Why? So then I can take you to Soweto.
I can do that. Yes.
Ingangale content yachikata uganza popo.
Yes, I can do that. If I can have someone who knows the area very well, I can go.
No, actually, ingapange sense. More up bunch, guys. Give us in the comments. I think we should do something like that. Yeah, tiende kona mgeo Soweto. Umambela Nyanj. Do you listen to Nyanj?
Yes, I do. I can speak it.
But you can't speak.
I can.
You can speak Nyanj.
Yes.
Come back or something too.
Like what?
Like I don't know. What do you want to tell me, Nyanj?
You have to tell what do you want
Okay,
to
the most
tell
common. Greet me.
Mlibwanji.
Ask me my name.
Zina yako ni ndani.
Zina yako ni ndani. Okay, I mean you are there. You're okay. Cool stuff. Then with that in mind, I would like us to just warm up the conversation. But before that, I like your glasses and the fact that none in my glass. I would like us to just quickly put them on just for a minute so that waone promoting aonekere na magogo. Yeah. Peace out. All right, guys, let's get to it. No Matemba. So before we go to our topic, so guys, today we're actually talking about friendships, friendship dynamics. The friends that we have, the guy friends, if you're male, the girlfriends that not girlfriend, we much that shit. As in Muzako Mkaz, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then the females also having guy friends, things like that. So we're just talking about friendships today. But before we go there, no Matemba, I want to warm up this conversation. So this week we're dealing with okay, I'll ask you this, So what would you choose, being locked up with a stranger for 78 hours or switching phones with your partner for a day?
Switching phones with my partner for a day.
My man, what's going on? What is the Okay, why would you do that?
I'm not hiding anything.
Are you sure
Very sure.
everything is just clean in my phone?
Yes, I'm not hiding anything.
Rebecca, if I was your man, you give me that phone.
No,
Okay, when did you filter your phone?
I was every day.
You're every day, so you receive and then you delete.
If I receive something bad, I'll delete it. I'll even tell him that no, this is what I've been sent. I won't send it to him, but I'll tell him that no, this is what
Someone
I've been sent.
is phoning me this side.
Yes, so then I just delete it.
How about you? Don't you send some messages somewhere, and then you
No.
delete? Are you sure?
Very sure.
Don't lie, huh? You don't look like a lying type. If you want to
don't
show
lie,
what is.
I'm very sure I don't do such things.
Okay, cool stuff. Okay, that's your answer. But why wouldn't you want to spend, maybe 78 hours in a strange?
I don't know the person. Is there food in that place where I locked up?
Hey, what's up, person?
Is there water?
Yes. Is there water?
Is that person the serial killer? So
No, they'll make sure that this is a very safe person.
I'd rather just switch my phone.
You didn't want to build any connections with the strange.
No, I already built enough connections. I don't need any more.
Cool stuff. That's what's up. All right, thank you very much for that. Let's get to it. So, Norma, can I shorten it like this?
Yeah. Everyone calls me Norma.
Oh, okay, cool stuff. Yeah, so Norma, when it comes to friendships, many a times we get to hear, especially people of our age, that it's very complicated, So I'd like us to begin from. So we're definitely going to go to the guys' part. You having male friends and things like that. But let's start from your gender. What kind of friendships do you guys have, between girls or among girls? What kind of friendships do you guys have?
Between just girls.
Yeah, girls.
When it comes to girls, we like to gossip, So it's just a matter of we gossip about everything.
Yeah.
Let's say if one of my friends, a girl who has a crush on another guy, will gossip about him and tell her, no, this is this and that, what he does, this, if he's good for you or not. That's how we do. We don't
gossip.
Yeah, just gossip. We don't. We're very big gossipers. There's no conversation. We're saying that
Sense.
No, just gossiping about anybody and anyone.
And about mouthing your friends' boyfriends.
Yeah, if we don't like them, we'll tell you straight away that we don't.
Why should you like your friend's boyfriend?
So we can accept him into the family area. So no, he's good for you. So yeah, that we can accept him.
What about if the two of them have accepted themselves? Why should you guys be involved?
Then that's just a matter of us being supportive of them. If they're great together, then that's okay. Now the issue is if a girl's dating someone, some guys tend to cheat, and then those girls sometimes they tend to go back to them. So you're asking them, so are you sure you want to go back to that same person? He cheated a new one, so he can cheat again. So that means that from now on we do not like you. But at first we did like the person. But now since you cheated, we do not like you at all. Because you cheated on her, you hurt her, and you want her back.
Yeah, wow.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. But so I hear this a lot, yeah. I know your boyfriend, your friends are going out this side. He doesn't even take you anywhere. Things like that. But why get involved in so much data? you know, like you want to be so involved, you know, things when it comes to like going out, those things, why should you be involved?
Okay, not okay. From my perspective, not
Yeah.
everyone gets involved.
Mhm.
If you want to be involved, but
Mm.
in our female gender, we're different.
Yeah.
So there's those girls who want to know everything about their boyfriend. That where are you
Yeah.
going? Who are you with? What are you going to see? What are you going to be doing? Are you going to a club?
Things
Share
like
your
that.
location.
All
There are
that.
those girls. And then there are those other girls who just don't really care. As long as you tell them, no, I'm here with some friends. That's all. That's all they need to know.
Cool.
Then they don't need to tell you, okay, yeah, I'm here. So I'm going home now. That's all you need to tell me. That you don't, even if it's me, you don't need to ask me for permission. I am going out. Just say I'm out with friends. That's all. I don't
That's
need
all.
to know who you are with. If you are with friends, that's fine. You've told me. I don't need to ask further. You don't need to send me your location. So yeah.
Cool stuff. Just one last thing about, you know, this gossip type of friendship that you guys have. Is it ever something positive? I mean, you could speak maybe from your experience. Have you ever experienced this type of friendship where, you know, advice from your friends and things like that, and it was all positive?
Yes.
Okay, share us like a moment.
Okay, so there's my best friend,
Yeah.
but she's not here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I talk to her about mostly like my past relationships, about a guy I like. She just gave me great advice, saying no, just go for it. Just be yourself, do whatever I have to do. If he treats you right, go for it. So yeah.
So did it work out after her giving you that advice that go for him, and
Yes,
then it worked out
it
properly?
worked out properly.
Any other negative thing that she said and then it happened? Like, I know, I don't think this one is for you. And then later on, you went against her words. And then something else happened.
I've done it to her before.
Yeah?
I told this guy she was dating before, because they were doing long distance, so it was hard for them communication. You know, the time difference, time zone, so there's been distance.
Where was the guy?
The guy was in Zambia and she was in another country. So
Where was she?
in Slovakia.
Back. Move on to the guy side. Huh? Let me just quickly ask, do you have guy friends?
Yes, I do.
You have? Okay, that's what's up. So now when we're talking about friendship, huh? Most of the times you hear it's difficult for females to be friends with the guys and the guys to be friends with the girls, you know, things like that. So you having males as friends, you know, how's your experience? Can you share maybe experiences regarding that?
I think it's easier for me to have friends who are guys. They're easier to talk to than girls.
Yeah.
No, because these girls just,
Gossip.
girls gossipers. They're just gossiping.
Have you
And-
seen this?
yeah,
This.
Yeah. And guys are they're just chill. They don't gossip much.
Just
Just-
do.
Just
We don't
relax.
talk, we just do.
Don't just calm. They're collected.
Yeah? We just what?
Calm and collected. Just-
Okay, cool
it's
stuff.
Easier.
That's what's up. Do you maybe, I mean, is it usually difficult to explain that you're just friends, you know, with the guy friends to people? Let's say your partner, maybe for example, like, oh, we're just friends, there's nothing going on here. You know, how hard or how easy is it to convince people?
In both circumstances, it can be hard, it can be easy. It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
Like when people, of course, when you go out with just you and a guy who are just friends, people think, okay, that's not just, you're not friends with that guy.
Yeah.
You're more than that.
There's more than, you know.
So it's like a 50-50. If you go with a group and just a group of guys and girls, you know, okay, those groups are just groups of friends. Like group just hanging out together, nothing more. So yeah.
Okay. Lastly, you've heard of things like my best friend, his best friend, her best friend.
Yeah.
Did this happened between the best friends?
I don't even like having a guy best friend.
Why?
Because it's just like, okay, you're dating someone and then you have a guy best friend. So like, there are those things that you tell your guy best friend that you don't tell your boyfriend at all. What's the point in having you a guy best friend if you have a boyfriend, right?
I see. So you need to have your boyfriend as a best friend.
Yes, your boyfriend needs to be your best friend. Someone that you can talk to about anything.
Yeah.
Then that guy friend, just a friend. Nothing, not best friend. Because you think, okay, it's a best friend. I mean, you told
maybe
that
you can just be a close friend.
Yeah, it's just something simple. Because if you have a guy best friend, you end up telling him more than you do to your boyfriend.
Yeah, that's an interesting perspective actually, and that's making sense for us. Like I get you, because you can end up saying things that you're not supposed to say. I think, do you ever maybe find yourself maybe comparing? You see how you've got maybe guy friends, and then maybe you see what they do, things like that, and maybe you start comparing to your partner or to your boyfriend. This is how guys play, maybe, and maybe my guy doesn't play like this, maybe he plays like this, but these guys don't do this. I mean, do you have any comparisons?
No.
Nothing.
No.
Okay. Cool stuff. Lastly, what's the best thing about having guys as friends, as your friends, as compared to the females?
Okay, with guys, I guess it's just like I said, it's easier. No, it's not hard. It's not complicated. With girls, of course, sometimes you end up fighting with girls and they stop talking to you for months for no reason, or weeks.
They stop talking to you for months?
For weeks.
How do you even fight about what?
I don't even know what the fight was about. They just stop talking to you.
But it's usually, why are you up? Why am I down?
Yeah.
There's a way you guys look at each other.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just me that sees that, but there's just that look that you guys give each other as females. I don't know. Why? Why do that? You want to be the only person in the room or what?
Just like...
It's like competition between you guys. Like a
competition between all girls. They just want to be competitive. Let's say if I have so many followers on Instagram, then this girl just say, okay, she has more followers than me. I also want to gain more.
Yeah.
I want to be competitive. I want to be posting other things where people like me, just not her. Yeah. And they're just like, okay, they just ghost you for no reason. They stop talking to you. I'm not going to be friends with someone like that.
Yeah.
As girls, we need to build each other up.
True.
We don't need to tear each other down. We need to build each other up as a group of girls.
Yeah.
But then most girls don't do that. So it's hard to find that right friendship with a girl, saying, okay, we can build each other up on socials, in life, in everything. So yeah.
That's what's up. Very, very nice. Good stuff.
Relevant na mpamvu wisimenti no angoze baimvera bafana bakulu na angoze